guys, it's me Fishman and welcome to another live stream of Genshin Impact, where we are going to do Fountain World Quests. I have left a lot of them behind. There's no event right now, but I have time to stream, so I'll try to do as much as World Quests as I can possibly do. Until Fontaine, I have never left too many world quests behind, but now we're in Natlan. I have like 20 world quests undone in Natlan. Not in Natland. In Fountain. I've done almost all of the quests in Natlan, all of the world quests, but I found one here. I was thinking if I have any normal wishes for the normal banner, but I don't. So no rolls this time. But I found a quest here in Natlan that triggers when you activate this alchemy post or whatever this is in here. So you have to create a crafting bench, alchemy bench, whatever. And if you there's someone in the crate, and if you activate the crafting bench, the world quest starts. But before starting, let me tell you that there is a giveaway going on right now with a lot of cool games. I need to organize them to tell you the games. But it's pretty cool games for Steam keys. 2 winners this time. One for Christmas, one for the New Year Eve. So the giveaway will be on for 2 months. So yeah, link down below. Go ahead. The giveaway is free through the platform, to the website. Gleam.io, which is a giveaway website. Go there, participate, and good luck, and share it. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's start this. Water and earth, wind and fire, craft for me what the I desire. Is Paimon hearing things, or did that crafting bench just sneeze? Water and earth, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Back to normal now, it seems. Paimon thinks we're better off not using this weird crafting bench, fish. So you won't be needing it then. In that case, don't mind me. But this one's really odd and stuff. What do you mean? Don't they all look like this? Don't worry, I won't be too long. The young lady submits some materials required by the recipe, and you exchange some words while the potions are being synthesized. You learn her name, Sumak, and learn that this is her first time at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. See, nothing wrong with it at all. Alright, maybe even crafting benches can feel under the weather sometimes. That's a good one. Obviously, there's someone on the box. That's a good one, Paimon. Saurians or humans can be off their game. Sure, but crafting bench is just an object. Then why is it talking? Oh yeah, speaking of which, would you two have time for a friendly sparring match? I'd like to test the potion I just made. It's said to help with adjusting your current state. If it works, give me the recipe, will you? If you're the endless battlers have already worn away at mine flesh and soul. No, I want the recipe. Haha, no problem. I know a nice clearing near the stadium. We only need to test out the potion, so it shouldn't take too much of your time. What do you say? As long as it's quick. Haha, I knew you'd be up for it. Let's go then. Okay. I wanted the flowers. This place ain't half bad, huh? Shall we get the right to it? Bring it on. I was waiting for you to say that.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
I see everything. The fuse is lit.
I'll settle this.
Now it's getting rough. Perfect time to use the potion. Ooh. Regeneration potion. Pretty cool. You didn't even hit me. Hey! You sure you're okay? You started acting all good the second you ingested it. It's so... Does it hurt? Stop talking for now. Just get some rest. so incredibly effective at adjusting one state. Seriously? Now's not the time for joking. Come on, fish, let's get her somewhere she can be treated. Stat! You take the sumac back to the stadium and have her properly treated. My flowers! Didn't grab them. Stay on the rug. Thank you, fish. Paimon, I feel much better now. Phew, Paimon's glad you're okay. You scared the stuffing out of us. It could have been a tricky misunderstanding to clear up. Exactly, now that Paimon thinks about it, if that had been some kind of poison, we might be taken for murderers. Hã? Como é que é, Dredd? Está-se bem? Isso é o que? É o que está no título. Eu queria escrever Fountain. Mas isso está... Não, isso está a usar o translator. De certeza, eu escrevi em inglês. Jornadas... Eu meti World Quests... Fountain World Quests. Jornadas de uma fonte. Não, isso aí deve ter o tradutor ativo para o Twitch. Jornadas de uma fonte. Epá, a Fountain é a Terra. Apesar de eu estar a fazer agora uma em Atlan. Oh, it's fine, no brag or anything, but I've been in superb health since I was little. Why? I can't count the number of times I've fallen sick on one end. This is no biggie. A wheel of stone can shatter any obstacle. Poison is exactly a common cold. Como é assim? Está-se bem. É lá, tanta gente logo assim ao princípio. Ah, Fountain. Ah, pois é, não é velho. Não, mas Fountain leva é. A terra é esta terra, certo? Ou eu não meti o E? Não estou a perceber, não consigo ver o título daqui. No Streamlabs não aparece. Não sei o que é que eu escrevi. Se calhar comi uma letra, mas eu acabei de almoçar, por isso não sei. True enough. Though I'd say the formula for the potion was fine, it certainly isn't a poison at any rate. You mean you got it from a trusted source? No, I bought it from a merchant named Song Koyok. He only comes out after sunset, and it just happened to might be when I ran into him. How lucky. Lucky? It sounds super suspicious. You totally got scammed. We've got to find that liar and set his pants on fire. There's no need for that, really. I trust my eye for people. He's no charlatan. Could it really be that the crafting bench is having an off day? There's a good chance of that. That being the crafting bench, I mean. You haven't been the only victims thus far. Mr. Ampek, thanks for your help earlier. No, sweet. Treating those who are injured is one of my duties. Regarding the crafting bench, have you ever heard about the Locust? First time for me. Oh yeah, sure. They're the who's in the where doing the what's it? Yeah? Yeah, no, I haven't heard. It's fine if you've never heard of them. We logistics people have never really cared about being praised or being recognized like the true warriors. As far as we're concerned, ours is still an honorable work. Ah, ok. Consegues arranjar? Comi o E, comi. E devia ter metido World Quests, mas pronto. In the past, the Hawkins, the faction I belong to, has always been in charge. Eu não sabia que dava para fazer essa etiqueta, para ver o título. It's always been in the charge of the stadium to various facilities, rule-abiding sorts. We are always doing our best to do our part. But we've not had many new members have joined in recent years. We've got experience on our side, but even the best can't be everywhere at once when there's so much to do. Can't say we've made no mistakes either. Everyone, everywhere, every time, every place. Como é que é o nome do filme? Rakakuni! Eventually, after taking the opinions of various parties into account, the Speaker's Chamber ruled that we should regularly hold a tournament in which all factions could participate. The winners would earn the right to carry about our noble war. Lembrei-me que anteontem vi que esse filme, o Everything Everywhere at Once, ou como é que chama o filme, está na Netflix e disse à Tamara para ela assim, olha, devias ver este filme. E só disse isso que é para ela perceber a cena do Rakakuni. Para ela não ficar à toa. Porque eu ainda não lhe expliquei. Acho que ela ainda não sabe o que é o Rakakuni. É aquele filme que tens um raccoon dentro do chapéu a cozinhar por ti, a puxar o teu cabelo. We were unfortunately beaten and have temporarily lost that honor. Our successors were the Locusts. They run the show quite differently. If they had gone and given the work their all, I'd have no grips. But I'm putting this as generally as possible. I've never seen a bunch of louts as hell-bent on profit as they are. And in the latest tournament, we Hawkins encountered an unusual high number of accidents, hamstringing our performance. And many were linked using alchemical potions, just like what happened to Sumac. I've been thinking that they've done something to the crafting bench. Before, they were just targeting the Hawkins, but now others have gotten involved. They've gone way over the line. You say that, but an utterly despicable pack of scoundrels. Yeah, you say that, but those are just guesses, right? Now, aren't they? Yeah, without evidence, even the speaker's chambers has its hands tied. It's all my fault. If only I've been more vigilant. The reason we missed out on collecting hard evidence before is because I've never imagined they'd stood to such a low down. No good dirty tricks. I know this sounds crass, but thanks to Sumac's injury, we now have a chance to investigate this affair. You're an outsider, a third party to this whole conflict. With you as our witness, we'll be able to expose the locus perfidy. Perfidy? Not just for our stakes, but everyone's. I get where Mr. M is coming from. If the factions in charge of holy communities are up to no good, we'll all be in trouble. But my testimony alone won't cut it, will it? If we go back now, check out the crafting bench out. It's already too late. The Locusts are a tricksy bunch. It won't be that easy to unmask them. To be honest, the fact that an outsider to our conflict was injured was an happy accident. Whatever the case, there's no doubt that any trace of tampering will have been scrubbed clean by the time we investigate the crafting bench. You seem intimately familiar with how Locus operate. Of course, they are our rivals, the ones who stole our glory from us. Anyway, since there's a tournament on today, I'm going to collect testimony from the previous victims. Would you two mind coming along? Oh boy, is that drudgery I smell? Drudgery. A fair sum makes drudgery quite tolerable. Rakakuni! Faltou o hashtag. And a fair sum or you shall have. Guess we just can't refuse requests for help, can we? You rest here first to make. We'll meet up with you again once we have the evidence we need. Alright, sorry for dragging you two into this. Don't say that. If you had to blame someone, then blame the locusts. Yeah, so we're doing this for the good of everyone. That's right. What we do for the benefit of all. And it is a good thing indeed. Anyway, no time to lose. Let's go down to the outdoor training grounds and collect some testimony. It's that kind of world quest. Oh, the training ground is pretty far away. Okay, if I come here I need to go up the mountain. Oops. Okay, let's grab that Teplitosaurus, or what's her name? Dude, a sério? Ooh, nice training ground. Oh, I remember this. We had a world quest here. The world quest when the Abyss was invading the country, we stopped here. I remember. Hey, Okun, it's been a while. You still remember the crafting bench incident? Just wanted to hear what you have to say about that. Seriously, you're still hung up about that? What's the point? Don't you worry, I've got my ways. It's your way relying on outsiders to interfere, and here we see descent its natural habitat, slaying a cause so the foe need not. Could you consider my elite reinforcements instead? Outsiders you are, and outsiders you remain. However, pass my training, prove yourself worthy of my trust, ask again after that, and you'll get the answers. Whew, another ass to kick. And wait, aren't we here to get testimonies? How did this turn up into a test of strength? Sorry, can't help you there. We Hawkings have the traditional prize strength above all else. And Ogun's an arch-conservative, even by our conservative standards. Better to just take his challenge rather than waste your breath. I have faith in your abilities. Okay then. Then thinking it over, ready to accept my challenge? Yeah, I'll try not to kill you. What is the dude? What the hell just happened here? Estou em Atlan porque descobri este World Quests que ativa lá com aquele crafting bench, mas depois vou para a Fontaine. Porque eu acho que já fiz quase todas as World Quests aqui de Fontaine. Pelo menos aquelas que aparecem nas tribos eu já fiz. Não sei se fiz todas, mas e depois veio de investigar. Quero ir para Fontaine. Mas as quests de Natland são muito mais positivas do que as de Fontaine. As World Quests de Fontaine são todas bué depressivas, é tipo traição, tem sempre a ver com a prisão, com engano, somos bué da vezes enganados, há bué da vezes há mortes envolvidas. Estas são muito mais chill. Mas pronto. Yeah. Well, how was that? Strong enough for you? A diamond in the rough, but a diamond nonetheless. What do you want to do now? As agreed, Ogun tells of his previous ordeal, sparing no detail. Amcap, in turn, records the testimony as given. But what's the use of taking all this testimony? It's a waste of time. He is no warrior who gives up before battle is joined. I will give it my all, regardless of what you say. Yeah, é isso, Zin. As quests de Fontaine parecem novelas mexicanas. A que eu fiz ontem, que só traições, man. Depois a gente acreditou na pessoa errada. Damn. Suit yourself, then. E depois são um bocado longas demais também. Estas aqui são mais chill, mais pequeninas. Talk to Pampa. Pim pam pam pim pam pam pim pam pam pam. Isto também foi traído. Também queres um teste, sócio? Pampa, where about? Oh, I've been waiting. Heard you all just fine. Reckon I'd be next. Just didn't expect to sit through one of Ongun's old grumble lectures first. Nice, that saves us the trouble of explaining. You can start any time. We'll write it all down. Oh, no need to be hasty. Pass my training, prove yourself worth of trust. Ask again after that and you'll get your answers. This again? Why? Don't you think you've learned a lot just by watching others overcome obstacles? And if you don't think so, I sure do. As such, I too would like a chance to learn from you in return for my testimony. Can't let Hogan monopolize all the fun like that now, can we? Is that how this works? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? And if you're willing, let's start now. The sooner the better. try not to kill you. No, it's again with... oh no, it's with this guy. Bams, 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 bams. Bams, this side. Oops. Okay, at least we are getting some treasures out of this. Wee hoo hoo. Where's the guy? Pam pam pam. Amazing, simply amazing. Did you get all that? There'll be a test later. We can get down to business now, right? Wait, were you really trying to teach him? We're here to collect testimonies, you know. Of course we can. I'm a man of my word. I'll tell you all I know. Papa vividly recounts the mishap he encountered before, which Hampek records in a more concise form. Thank you for your testimony. With this, we're one solid step closer to reclaiming the honor that is rightfully ours. Really? He sure did a great job telling the story, but as for how useful it will be... Hey now, that's where you're mistaken, little miss. Form is about decorum, and decorum is crucial, you hear? Crucial! But in case you've never heard, stay a while and listen. Can we just go now? Then it's time we went to find Anella. Anella, okay. She should be with the people of the springs at this time. But before that, follow Unpack to a scheduled spot. Ooh. What's with all the mystery? Well, this friend is special. Sorry for the wait. Tozen, about that thing we agreed on earlier? Well, I'm here now, aren't I? Sure was a pain in the neck to squirrel. This is the reason why Trump won. These things out under the noses of my faction mates, though. Is one of them? My thanks. I'm afraid we'll have need of you in the future too. Come on. This is for everyone's benefit, isn't it? Yes, indeed it is. You're a good fellow, worthy of respect, until you showed up. I'd never have thought that a locust would go against their own faction interest. See, I told you it was one of them. One of them. One of them. To be honest, it breaks my heart to know that some of us have sunk to such compatible conduct. And yet, as a locust, it'd be difficult for me to change the status quo, so some external help is quite welcome indeed. Wait, so you're helping the Hawkings on the slide then? Wouldn't that make you a traitor? Why put it in such harsh terms? Are our goals not aligned? To expose evildoers and see them punished. Well then, the hour grows late, so I'll be taking my leave. If you need anything else, just contact me. Good luck to you. Tozen leaves without a sound. Ninja! So, what he gave you was intel on the locusts, of course. It will buttress our testimony all the more. Honestly, I'm glad to know that reasonable people like Tozen still exist in that swarm of locusts. Alright, let's keep gathering evidence. We can't let this goodwill go to waste. We'll find Anella over with the people of the springs. Ei, arranjou! Obrigado! Okay, more testimonies, people of the springs. Here we go. Eu pensei que esta missão fosse mais pequenina até. Então espero que... Já me deu 2 tesouros, espero que dê também assim a good amount of Prima Jam. Anella. Do you wear panties? Yes, you do. Found you at least, Anella. Would you reconsider the matter I wrote to you about? Stickier than a thick you are, chasing me all the way here. Well, wasn't what's in it for me? I mean, you are a member of the Hawkings. I may be a good swimmer, but that doesn't mean I'll stay on board your sinking ship. Couldn't you at least provide some testimony? And drop myself in the pot of trouble we're brewing? This feels like a waste of time. We should just go back and look for Sumac. Oh, well, who are those two little cuties? Help you hired Humpek? She's a dyke. You could say that. Good, I've changed my mind. Youngsters with the potential are just my jam. How about this, young lass? If you pass my test, I'll consider giving you a statement after all. Oh, we need to do a test with each of the Saurians. Color me shock and surprise. A test. Gotta admit, I'm not feeling it right now. Let's do it. Guess they really are part of the same faction, eh? Oh, very good. Shall we begin? Bring it on. Oh, bring it on. Swim. Fish Saurian. Oops. Gotta catch them all the balls. Isto faz-me lembrar os jogos do tio Carlos. Apanha todas as bolas! De frente, com a tua cara! Good old times. And another treasure. I'm done. Anella, sorry. Não funcionou porque nem eu nem o bot é editor do canal. Não funcionou, funcionou sim. Time to do Fountain. Ele está com o E. Está certo. Ele antes estava sem o E. You're quite the budding talent for sure. You know what? Forget Unpack. Why don't you join up with me instead, Les? Sounds good. Let's talk terms and compensations. No thanks. I still have a ton of commissions on my pocket. Hey, let's get back to topic, shall we? We're here to get her testimony, you know? That's how it is. Shame, but I did agree so. Anella little relates her unpleasant encounter while Unpack pens it down faithfully in its entirety. That should be all our customers squared away. Are you really not coming back, Anella? Should we succeed this time? You can invite me after the fact. You should know I can't stand men who are clingy despite being total failures. Or do you? Of course, you kids are a different story. My door's always open to you. And if you'd rather take this to a hot spring... we're busy right now. Bye! I want to take her to a hot spring. Now that we've got all the money, should we go back to the stadium and look for Sumac? Yes, we do. Maybe it's better to come this way. Come this way. Yep. You're all better, Sumac. We're back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey there. You were gone a pretty long time, to be honest. Did the testimony gathering not go so well? Well, the Hawkins have some really weird rules. We had to pass tests before they talked to us, and the reasons they gave were all over the place. If we got a certificate for every test we passed, Paimon will totally be a master already. Yeah, we're definitely due for a little upgrade. Haha, I see. Shame I wasn't there to see everything go down then. Bet I'd have become a skilled fighter in my own right now by now. You're passionate about martial training, aren't you? Still, Paimon's not sure the Hawkins methods will be for you. Speaking of which, Ampek, it seems like you aren't exactly everyone's favorite fellow. Weren't you? Weren't you all companions once? Sorry, did something happen? Well, they're kinda detached, like they don't care about what you're doing, or maybe they don't approve. It's so strange, isn't exposing wrongdoing and punishment in perpetrators the right thing to do? So why would they act like that? I'm afraid that the Hawkins being scheduled like so many grains of sand is a disgrace. I must bear responsibility for as one of its members. Still, I hope that this is our chance to reunite. I'll do anything to regain our honor. I mean, don't they say that the truth of oft winds up in the custody of the few? I won't throw in the towel just because I am in the minority. I've heard that one before. You could always be in the minority because you're mistaken, you know. Well, the truth will be revealed soon, won't it? The speaker chambers, the speaker's chamber will judge based on the evidence both parties provide. So please, I'd like to ask you to be present as a witness. Are you sure my testimony will be valid? Maybe I just had an accident that was totally unrelated to the locust. Also, couldn't you just get Sumak to take the stand? What will we be there for? No, all of your testimony is absolutely necessary. Don't worry, I won't ask you to act again. Your convictions or involve you in anything unjust. Just tell the truth. That'll do. Well, you did help me when I was injured earlier, Mr. Ampek, so I owe you that much. It is really necessary? Oh well, we might as well get to the bottom of this, fish? Thank you all. In that case, let us meet at the outside training grounds in 2 days. Okay. 2 days later. 1, 2, bams. 40, no, not 48. 26 hours is enough. Sim, tenho estado a streamar porque agora estou num horário que dá e é dia de escola e os miúdos vão para a escola, não estão doentes, não ficam em casa, então tenho conseguido fazer live streams. E o que eu queria mesmo era despachar as World Quests do Genshin Impact, pelo menos a maioria delas todas, para começar aí um joguinho qualquer. Tenho que ver o que é que eu tenho aí que me desperte interesse para jogar em live stream. Ok, Training Grounds, here we go! Hey my dude, what's up? Oh, give me a treasure, dude. Try to conflict. So many people! That's quite a crowd. Paimon's getting a bit nervous. Hey there, fish, Paimon. Sumak. There you are, how are you feeling? Great, thanks to you. Actually, I ended up going to other crafting benches to try that potion. Whoa, you've got guts. And it seems like the farm was fine, so yeah. Told you I've got a good eye. The problem must have been with the crafting bench then. Ah, look, we should be starting soon. See that person in the middle? That's Mr. Tenwa, the judge sent by the speaker's chamber. The people facing Mr. Ampek should be Locust members, only 2 of them. That's fewer people than we have. He looks familiar. Oh yeah, it's the guy. Side? I don't remember joining the Hawkins. Oh right, so he really was a Locust, but wait, why is he standing on that side? It's about time, so let us get started. I'm sure that all present are well aware of this dispute, so I shall cut to the chase. State your case, Unpack. My thanks for the chance to speak. Everyone knows that the Locusts have replaced us Hawkins for some time now, yet such grudges will not simply vanish. I'm sure it also goes without saying that we are still capable competitors. If we emerge victorious in another tournament, we will reclaim the glory that was once ours. But it just so happened that on the eve of the event, our various contestants met with mishap after mishap, and each victim shared something in common. Their accident happened after using the locust managed crafting bench. Don't imagine it's a stretch to conduct that the locusts were the sole beneficiaries of that resulted injuries. As such, we can see that they had both the motive and the ability to put such a plan into practice. Just 1 minute there, bro. I'm going to ask you to slow your roll. Motives and capabilities are one thing, but doing it is a whole different ball game. Also, let's be real. You're not the only ones who have been beef with us. You know how it is. When you've got 99 problems and the beach ain't one. No, what's a couple more? You think we've got the time to go around extracting revenge one by one, and besides, I haven't heard of too many people getting injured after using crafting benches lately. Sure, it's not just your persecution complex acting up. There have been many cases lately, but they happened, didn't they? And the fact that such targeted attacks stopped happening just as I started investigating is quite unnatural, don't you think? Moreover, there was a recent victim, someone completely involved in this conflict, in fact. Sumak, that young lady over there, suddenly felt unwell after ingesting a potion crafted using one of your crafting benches just a few days ago. She had to be carried back to the stadium for treatment. The Outlander Travels Fish and Payment can corroborate their testimony, and the two of them were also present when I collected testimonies from the Hawking victims. Mr. Ampek speaks the truth. I did verify the formula was suitable afterward. Can only conclude that the crafting bench itself was faulty somehow. Yeah, and speaking of what happened that day, we did use the crafting bench in the first place because it seemed weird. Here also are the victims' testimonies. Good judge that I gathered together with Fish and Payman. If you would, you too. We're going to do that stuff like on Fountain. It would be nice to do that in here. So this is a trial. Pass the Hawking victim testimony to me once you're ready. Well, it certainly appears that this is no groundless accusations after all. Any objections, it's Queen. Alright, so let's just say that the crafting bench we're responsible for has malfunctioned. That at most amounts to what? Negligent management? I mean, not like we hogged all the glory for ages like the Hawkins, so we're a bit lacking in the experience. Some mistakes are bound to happen. Gotta give us newbies a chance, right? As for our forerunners, we've got nothing but respect for them, but accusing us of sabotage them? Now that's just too much. How about this? We'll actively discuss compensation with those who suffered losses due to our oversight. Will that do? Don't think I'm blind to the strawman you're propping up. You clearly deliberated targeted as Hawkins. There's no way this was unintentional or the result of some kind of negligence. And do you have proof of malicious intent? Don't think you can get that from the victim's testimony. Of course I do. In fact, I've got intel from within your little gang. See, the loach pearls on his invoice. Timing of the locust mass purchase of them coincidence exactly with that of the Hawkins mishaps. Now, we all know that loach pearls are not materials that need to be stockpiled in large amounts, and similar substances were found in the potions embedded by the victims. Where did you get that invoice? From a member of your corrupt organization whose conscience wasn't yet breathed its last, of course. Judging by his reaction, that sure hit him where it hurts. For safety reasons, I will not disclose this stout-haired person's name, but I guarantee that Fish and Payment were there when I received the invoice, and they can corroborate the event. We did indeed encounter a special friend. Yeah, they even said it broke their hearts to witness such contemptible conduct by other locusts. Really? And here I thought we were famous for being earnest dullards. Didn't know we had someone that elongate on staff. I really like to meet him. Anyways, let's just assume the list in your hands is genuine. So what? It's circumstantial evidence. Your accusation remains mere speculation. This invoice could just as well point to some rotten traitors locusts using our operation funds to buy the loach pearls so they can build an artificial hot springs in their backyard. And wouldn't that be a terrible disgrace for us? Don't worry, I promise we'll investigate truly and give a full accounting to everyone. How's that? Now, Alan Singling is trying to get out of it, but yeah, you won't be able to do it, mate. Are you really going to just deny everything to the bitter end? More like your evidence just doesn't cut it. About this then. This picture clearly shows someone tampering with a crafting bench with a chest full of loach pearls next to them. Oh ho ho! That person sure looks familiar. Isn't that you, Sumak? Ah, so it is. What a coincidence. Are you some sort of important figure to be under surveillance like that? Will someone as ordinary as me really need monitoring? Didn't expect such a move from you, to be sure, but please, everyone think for a second. It was a pervert that was taking photos to her ass. And he caught someone tampering with the crafting bench. Didn't expect such a move from you, to be sure, but please, everyone think for a second. If this stuff actually is proving his claim, or is it simply more of the same old circumstances evidence? Even if this picture could prove that someone tampered with the bench, can you prove that the person to be a locust? And if I said this picture was given to me by a locust, just like that invoice? Well then, would you, Chief and Paimon, be able to vouch for that? No, I don't remember that happening. I cannot. This is the first time we're seeing this picture, and judging by our reaction, Sumak, this is our first time as well, right? Nope, never. Sorry, Mr. MK, but we can't give false testimony. So, does this stout-hearted person you speak of truly exist, or did you conspire with those fellows over there to invent this story out of whole cloth? We're a unity lot, we locusts. Is that not how we overcome you scattered Hawkings? I find it difficult to imagine that we'd have a turncoat among us. We take on almost any request, but we've got principles too. We shouldn't lie at times like this, right, Fish? Though it does seem that the locusts are not above suspicion, this is not enough to make a final judgment. If your stout-hearted special friend could testify in person, Unpack, that would make things much simpler. But you claim that there's such a person. Yes, it's Queen. Absolutely, there's no way a traitor exists amongst our ranks. Booms? Step forward. Well, since has reached an impasse, there's no point in continuing. Unless you have something to add, Unpack, let's call it for a day. Still, before we adjourn, please submit the evidence you just presented. We'll have to submit the locust purchase invoice. Ready? Why am I giving the papers? Looks like this is the end of the line, Humpek. No, we can still, Mr. Turner. I'd like to identify the locust member who provided me with the intel. Hey, wait a minute, that's not a great idea, is it? But before that, I hope that the speaker's chamber can extend protection to the person I'm going to identify. That will be no problem, yes? We can consider it. This crafting bench affair is an affair neither big or small, but the speaker's chamber nonetheless hopes for a straightforward end to the dispute. If both sides agree to this, I assure that we will not allow any acts of retaliation from the locust. Of course we'd agree. He said it himself, that our goals were aligned to expose evildoers and see them punished. In fact, I believe that he came here today precisely because he agrees. Isn't that right, Tozen? Hear that? He named you traitor. Well, that's terrible. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Ampek. I know you're in a hurry to find some way out, but you've got the wrong guy. Wait, what's wrong with you? Didn't you give me the crafting bench picture yourself? That facility is managed by the locusts, so only you could have taken that photo. Well, that's just the thing. I checked that photo and the crafting bench in it isn't one under our management. Paimon's getting lost already. We first met Sumac at the stadium of the Sacred Farm, didn't we? So that bench must have been the one there, right? Exactly. I remember it clearly. That was my first time at the stadium, and I was happy to make good friends, only to meet misfortune along not too long after. So you can we take that to mean that the crafting bench was a fake then? A fake crafting bench? How can that be? Well, if people can fabricate evidence, is a fake crafting bench that's unbelievable? You know, other than the questions of motive. I mean, it's not like someone will put power effort into a fake crafting bench with which to frame as locus. Not carrying it, they injured an innocent passerby in the process as a process of fabricating their evidence. Traitor, he betrayed us before attempting to use scummy tricks to try and create internal strife between us. But what about the invoice? Fish and Paimon were both there when you handed it to me on the tournament rest day. They can vouch for me. Let's not think too hard about doesn't change in attitude. First, let's just tell the truth. We did indeed see him. Wait, you mean when the day we had the tournament on? Well, that's weird because, dear Judge, Mr. Tenma, I clearly recall we were soaking in a hot spring of the People of the Springs turf that very same day. What? But we saw him, and so close to this place too. Hey, no, that's crazy. Talk if I've ever heard it. How can one person be in two places at once? He has a brother. But, or is a jutsu. Kagebunshi no jutsu! But I had to take a guess based on a certain someone's nature. The one you saw might have been a fake. I mean, with a crafting bench, a fake, and witness, a bust, are you sure you can trust the invoice? Are we sure it's not all nonsense? I'm sure everyone here can figure it out. This is all a frame-up. A frame-up? That's right. Whether the crafting bench, the injured Sumac, Fish, and Paimon were roped in as witness, you orchestrated all this yourself, didn't you, Unpack? You know that with the Scatter Hawkins weren't any match for us. That's why you had to resort to these dirty tricks. Shame though, you were destined to fail the moment you decide to forge evidence. Lies will always be exposed, and now everyone will look upon your every word with suspicion. It won't matter what evidence you present. Will it be a fake just like before? That's what everyone won't be able to help but think. There's no credibility left in the Hawkins, and you're the one to blame. Serves you right thinking that you could indulge your selfish desires under the guise of justice. So this he was betraying us just to finish the Hawkins. Nothing to say then. This has proven more complicated than I anticipated. I'm afraid my judgment will have to wait for another day, but we have more proof. Fish Paimon, you were deceived into giving false testimony, so I shall not press charge against you this time. But my eyes didn't deceive me. I'm many things, but not a perjurer. That's right, Paimon was there too. We saw it with our own eyes, and even talked to him. It was him for sure. So you mean to call me the judge a liar? Well, we're not saying that. Hey, something unpack. Or was the thousand we met the day an imposter you put up to the job? Impossible. That was Tarzan, I know. Handy did give me the crafting bench picture. I've been had. I don't know how we did it, though. At the situation, the situation is as he says. I could not explain the most crucial mystery, and now my every word arouses suspicions. I've already utterly lost. Hey, chin up, Mr. Unpack. The warriors of Notland don't call throw in the towel that easily. Like I said, I've got a good eye for people. I know you're not lying. Its queen was confident when he spoke and didn't seem like one to purposely lie, but Tozan, now that's an experienced liar. But from what happened just now, everyone must have been convinced that MPEG was the architect of all of this. Paimon doesn't know who to trust anymore. Now she's even doubting your word, Sumak. Is this what they call the crisis of confidence? At times like this, a little out of the box thinking is needed. Out of the box? How? It's not that Unpack intended this frame up from the start. Rather than Tarzan saw all this coming and struck first. So you meant that suspecting that Mr. Unpack investigation might turn up something for real and actually hurt the Locust. Tarzan pretend to help, only to lure him into making the wrong decision, so he could use the case to destroy the Hawking's credibility. Yeah, that's what I said. That's definitely possible. Hello, this thing's over. A done deal. Seriously, this is getting more ludicrous by the moment. What idiocy are you gonna spew next? Going to say Locust bought out the judge and had him commit perjury? I know you don't doubt your eyes, but neither do I. I doubt Mr. Ten was lying. There's only possibility left, which that you all saw Tozan on the same day but in different places. But a person can't be in two places at once, can they? Well, just like with the crafting bench where we first met, Paimon. There were more likely two crafting benches at the stadium then. Two benches? So you mean that the real one was still in its original spot and we just encountered a fake one then? Though you say it was fake, but it wasn't much different from the real deal. If it hadn't been tampered with, I would function normally. Exactly, so both crafting benches were genuine. Just like there is no fake Tozan instead, there are two of him. Two Tozans? Oh, Paimon knows. Where are you going with this? Well, if I hadn't known the man himself for so long, I might have seriously considered your hypothesis. Actually, maybe I should give it some thoughts. I'm afraid this nonsense is not worth wasting your precious time on, sir. Oh, come on, Tozan, I was just joking. No need to be so nervous. Anyway, we're done for today. Unpack it, Queen. You stay for a bit. I'll need you to come with me to the speaker's chamber. And as for the rest of you, you're free to go. I've got other things to do. See ya. So, he really has a brother. Tozan lives in silence. For a moment there, Paimon thought we'd be able to, Shazam, turn things around at the last second, an epic climax. But guess not. Not that we could provide anything more than guesses though. What we really need was 2000s right in front of us. We might actually have a chance at that. Have you heard the story of the foolish thief, Paimon? The foolish thief? Come on, don't keep Paimon on tenterhooks. Just tell the story. Alright, relax. So, there was once a foolish thief who stole a gem from someone and hid it in the place only he knew. The owner of the gem only knew who it was who had committed the theft. Not where the gem was hidden, but he was a smart man, and so he said to the thief, "Hey, you thief, I know you stole my gem, so I've nicked it right back. Don't believe me? Go see yourself." The owner's smart, so that's gotta be fish and Paimon. That makes us the thief and the gem. Paimon got it. For sure, this time. Come on, fish, let's catch up with Tozan. He'll bring us right to his gem hidey hole. Follow Tozan, departs to catch him with the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. We're gonna catch both of them. Wait, we're back at the Stadium Flame again? Yeah, so quick, only lost for a second, now he's gone. Good thing, footprints. Footprints.
Off we go. I see everything.
There they are. Tlalepa, bad news. No, seriously, what are you yelling about? Disturbed my beauty sleep, you did. Someone's exposed us. I was able to smooth it over for time being, but... Wait a minute, we've got 2000 twins, as I thought. Whoa, they do look exactly the same. Serious bro, did you invite those two guests over as well? And are they here to get pranked, or are they you pranking me? It's you two. To think you two set up shop right under the noses of everyone who goes to the cinema and didn't get discovered. Is this what they call hiding in plain sight? You two, pieces of evidence. We already know your secret. Come with us to the speaker chamber and let us hear the truth. Well, I'll have to request that you keep our little secret, big bro. You're the one who brought this on us, so you're going to owe me. Sure. What? Keep your secret? We're on the side of the truth here. We're not that easy to bribe. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Say anything about bribe. There's only one way you can be sure a sacred scat. Fight!
Well, here comes another.
Grow. Make yourselves a home.
One down.
This was new.
You've never lost. You lock the two of them in a cage for now. Two were small time. I'm honestly more curious. What made you think 2-on-1 would be a fair odds for you, I mean? You little brat, you're not what you seem at all. 2 fists against 4 is unfair, but you alone count for 8 at least. Psh, don't be silly. Paimon counts 4 fists on your team and 4 on ours. Fair's fair, and you lost square. Alright, you win this round, but what about it? Sure, I pulled a trick or two. Does that mean Zampex the saint? You all saw how dumbstruck he was. Everyone did. The Hawking's credibility completely bust. Nothing you do will change that. I've already won. Reveal my secret to the chamber all you want. You won't save the Hawkings. That's not for me to decide. I've no interest in your grievances. That's right. We're on the side of truth. Nothing more, nothing less. Judging your dispute is up to the speaker's chamber. We should be fine leaving them here for a bit, right? We've got to oof it back to the stadium and tell Tenwa. When they come back, they already left.
Quick, pick it up. Hope I didn't just jinx us.
Oh, they were asking me for not grabbing their treasure. Okay. Hey dude, I got them. Vai-se embora, Zin. Tenwa, good thing you're still here. You tell him the whole tale. I've known Tozen for ages, before I joined the Locus even. I've never heard he had a twin brother. Could it be that he had this Tlalepa been switching places all this time and we just didn't notice? It's quite hard to believe, but I doubt you joke about something like this. Oh, you won't be laughing when you get there. Hiding place, in fact, you'll be shocked. It's definitely much closer than you think. Indeed, this is something I must personally verify, and if that's the case, some old cases will require a reinvestigation. I'll be busy in the coming days, I expect. Whatever the case, thank you both very much. Yeah, don't worry, we just don't like scammers. Speaking of which, Shumak helped a lot this time, didn't she? Indeed, and I will remember it once the dust settles. I'll ensure that she is rewarded. Now, I'd love to stay in chat, but as I have important matters at hand, please excuse me. Again, thank you, and I hope things go well with you. Yay! I need to go get my bed. Always forget, never forget. There it is. See, so I don't cut my wrists and don't talk with no one, which is exactly what I'm doing. Live streaming for no one. No, I'm talking alone again. Okay. So, this is done. Why don't you just try completely turn off your train though? And I heard that when you finish this world quest, you can come here and find the guy that sold the...
Need a surfboard?
Yeah, this is the guy who sold the recipe. So you need to wait one day, one in-game day after the... that's why I rolled twice. I don't know if it's one or two. But after that, this guy will appear here, and I heard you could get him to some special potions here. Pretty well informed, aren't you? Get on then. What you need? I like the potions that that almost killed Sumac. Sumac? Oh, remember now. But wait a second. What do you mean she almost died? What does it have to do with my potions? It's not his fault. Not trying to extort me, are you? I've sold so many potions now. I've lost count. Yet in all this time, I've never had any make complaints or kick up troubles before. Only repeat to customers. You sure it's not because the ones you would have done so all ended up having little accidents? Are you serious? Challenge me? My reputation means everything. I'll even give you the potion formula for free. If you find anything fishy about it, anything at all, just come find me. And how about... how would I do that if something already happened to me? I'm offering you the formula for free. And you want me to cough up more too? Sure? Know how to play the game, huh? Yeah! Use. Learn to craft what? Strong tonic. You do business here? I was hoping for an unlocked store, but no, you get the recipe, strength tonic, as it seems. Okay, all done. Let's go to Fountain. And let's start by doing... No, this one is done. By doing missions in the city. In the city. In the city. So we have one here. What?
Off we go. Faster. Need a surfboard? Stand with me.
What? Was that an elevator? No, we need to enter here. So there's a world quest inside here. Aha! It's probably this guy. Laune. Okay, no.
Off we go. Need a surfboard?
I was trying to see if there was a chest over there. Okay, let's do this quest. I don't even know who this guy is. I just can't believe it. Would someone really take a camera into the mansion just itself and simply strut about taking pictures of everyone and anything? It is ridiculous. Everyone knows, everyone should know that that is how secrets get leaked. It's common sense. It's common sense. So it's common, Mr. Yan. Then the Maison Gestion could simply disband tomorrow. I shall leave this to you. Have them sign the document, just like I taught you, and return it to me before the weekend. Still have to handle the expense receipts. Carcis keeps hassling me about it. But Mr. Ratatouille, royalty, just who should I be looking for? We don't have an office specifically in charge of cameras. I trust your judgment. Now hurry up and take care of this, so we can each really enjoy the weekend. I'm going to go take care of other things. Hop it to it, kid. Yes, sir, Mr. Royalty. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello. It looks though you are not a member of the staff here at the Maison Gestion. I'm currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask Miss Cornelia. She's right over there. She will provide you with a share and a cup of tea. Please have a seat and I will come find you after I'm done. What's the big rush? It's actually a simple matter, but dealing with it's quite complicated. The office I work in has received a notice instructing us to draft a letter to the other offices. The content was something like staff are forbidden from bringing cameras into the Maison Gestion and taking pictures except for work purposes in order to avoid leakages of secret information. Does telling me about the letter's contents constitute leaking secrets? No, certainly not. If anyone really had used the camera to take a photo of the document and it resulted in a leak, then this would certainly be a confidential matter. However, maybe someone will use the camera to take pictures of documents in order to leak them. It's not a secret. After all, that's a possibility that everyone is aware of. I feel dizzy. Do you want me to leak some confidential information of low importance so they can see how this is important? Is that what's going to happen? Am I going to the prison again? Think about it this way. If you are guarding a secret, then the secret you are guarding certainly cannot be revealed. But the fact that you are guarding a secret itself may not be considered a secret. After all, if even the fact that you are guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secret of keeping secrets. Your wording is an endless cycle. I'm curious who is in charge of this matter, then who is responsible for this? That is where this matter becomes complicated. There is no office in the entire Maison Gestion that is directly charged with managing cameras. Mr. Semaine says that I should ask Mr. Gatineo. Their work is related to confidential matters, and thus they should be the first to be made aware. But Mr. Royalty says that I should ask D4, as he is in charge of all matters related to the staff of the Maison Gestion. Were we to make a new rule that all staff of the Maison Gestion cannot bring cameras to work, we'd have to let them know. That's complicated. Why are there so many different people responsible for different things? What happens if you can't remember? That's why each of us carries a thick notepad, though even with the notes I'm still not sure who I should look for. This is confidential matter. Let's look for Gatineo. This is a matter involving personnel. No, this is a matter involving personnel. Well, if you go to Gatineo first, you can decide if it's confidential or not. Whatever. That's exactly what I thought, but he was quite explosive temper, and though he is quite reliable, his sharp tongue is sure to leave a mark. But he must be informed of this matter as soon as possible. Well, I guess you'll get to see for yourselves. Please, this way. Okay. They're all in here. D4. Gatineo. Jan, let me guess. Bad news? Sir, you are correct. It is not good news. To be precise, it is secret news. So it is. Very funny, Jan. So what is this secret news? Jan explained the situation in detail. It's not secret news. That is true. Something like this could easily happen. After all, most of our staff here at the Maison Gestion aren't very sensitive to how confidential different documents are. Do people really ignore something that serious? Did nobody tell them about the security classification system? It's all thanks to Gatineau and these people. All the documents here have to be reviewed by them. They decide the security classification of the document and stamp it. Sounds like a good system, right? But the folks in charge of reviewing the documents came up with a truly ingenious way to save time. Just stamp secret on every single blasted document that comes their way. Last week, Carsis went to the Opera Epic class for a speech and talked about recent performances. I remember it wasn't a long speech and lots of people were there. The text of his speech was even in the newspaper. Since the speech was given in front of everyone and everyone knows it all already, how can something everyone knows be a secret? But no, even so, Gatineau still just has to classify it as a secret. Maybe there was some important information inside it. Maybe he has a good reason. As if he classified a draft that was released to the public as a secret, but didn't bother with any of the previous versions. Karsix never writes his own speeches. The entire text of every draft is written for him by someone else. The only changes he makes to the entire speech are to sign his name and change a few irrelevant adjectives. And all those other manuscripts that he didn't edit, of course they're lying on Karsix's desk. Nobody cares. If Gatineau actually cared one iota about protecting secrets, why doesn't he classify those as secrets too? This could be another way of protecting secrets. Perhaps it's a precautionary measure? Oh, come on, they just want to save time. To Gatineau, the best way to protect secrets is to make absolutely everything trivial a little thing a secret. That way nobody knows what the actual secrets that need protecting are. Not even them. If you want to hide a glass of water, the best way is to dump it into a lake. Great plan, nothing can ever go wrong. Yeah. And if you want to hide a glass of Fanta, are you going to turn the whole lake into a lake of Fanta? A lake of Fanta. Hey, Pama wants to go swim in it. Fanta is really tasty, right, fish? Pama, that's not the point. Well, we'll get some from you in a bit. So, this document, Jon, this matter does concern personnel, so you've come to the right person. Before we can officially begin our work, we must know if it's a glass of water or a glass of Fanta we're hiding. But first, we must let Gatineau ascertain the security classification, just like I said before. As we're already old colleagues, I won't cause any trouble for you. Our office will absolutely support and assist with this matter. D4 slowly looks over the file and lazily crawls. Very well, now go find Gatineau. This will affect all the staff. So I must go and inform the relevant people in advance. But Mr. D4. D4 walks off without looking back. He left. That's Mr. D4 for you. Quick to anger, but quite clever. Nothing we can do now but look to Gatineau. This way, please. Gatineau is also here. Everyone's here. This reminds me of Gato. Gatineau, that's a good name for a cat. You need to think I'd meet you here, you little rascal. Mr. Gatineau, I was just looking for you. There's something you should know. What is it? I just finished reading today's Timber and the suggestion wasn't mentioned. Yes, this is a secret matter. Oh, now that's a rare sight. Someone besides a journalist who can tell if something's a secret or not. Jon explained the situation in detail. He's going to be pissed because we didn't come to him first. It appears our D4 is an exceptionally diligent journalist. It's almost as if he charged into my office demanding to know the security classification of this document. I completely concur with his opinion. This matter certainly must be reviewed and classified first, but the matter of camera security leaks is quite large and concerns the entire Maison Gestion. My office alone cannot ascertain the confidentiality. I must go to the other offices first and allow them to review it. And once they are all familiar with the matter, we can proceed. For example, car 6. Car 6, car 7, car 8. Huh? But this order came down from Mr. Car 6. Then it is even more imperative that he'd be aware of how we are dealing with it. Come on, lad, let's go find royalty and then meet with car 6. Wait, Mr. Gatineo. What? They're all here. This is a confidential matter. As such, it falls under your office jurisdiction. Well, in that case, can we keep affairs we handle confidentially from you in the future, even on personal related matters? Hey, those are two different things, quite shifting the goalpost. Well, it is certainly not up to us to decide whether or not they're the same thing. It looks like I've messed things up again. Scary. Yeah, they're arguing. Fish, how about we get out of here? Those arguing is scary. Gentlemen, calm down. There's no need to be upset over such trifling matter. This is no trifling matter, royalty. This is a matter of grave importance that impacts the entire Maison Gestion. I dare not act rashly and decide it on my own. So it is. There is nothing trivial at all about protecting our secrets. I don't think there is anyone in the whole Maison Gestion more suitable handling this matter than you. Please relax. Why must gentlemen argue about who is in charge? As I see it, there is no need for anyone to be primarily responsible. You don't even need to coordinate. What? Huh? I fear I don't understand your meaning, royalty. I don't quite follow your train of thought, royalty. You two are both gentlemen with a wealth of experience, and know that when dealing with something complicated, we must first divide it into simple things. The responsibility of preventing people from leaking secrets using cameras should logically fall to Gatineo. But you need not do anything extra, just continue catching the leakers as before. As for informing everyone of the policy that cameras can't be brought into Maison Gestion, this troubled task must fall 44. Nobody else in the Maison Gestion can clarify the new policy to the staff. We have no capability to enforce it. Nobody listens to us. You don't need to worry about that. Leave enforcement to Gatineo. What you need to do is notify, but not notify, but propose. The bigger you print the proposal, the better. Put it in the entrance and be sure to print the case of the last camera leak below it. That should be enough. That sounds exactly like before. I don't get it. How is this different from before? I don't understand, Mr. Royalty. This way, I agree with the proposal. Excellent. It is very clear and clever. What? Proposal? That's easy. Then we have reached an accord. After Ione rewrites a draft, I'll bring it to both of you to look over. Now, let's each get back to work. Gatino and D4 look each other a moment and I'm very sorry, Mr. Royalty. I really messed this up. Eita, chover! A ver se não está a chover aqui como em Espanha. Poxa, Espanha ficou assim um bocado mal. Don't blame yourself, Yowen. That's not fault. At least not completely. Why did they suddenly accept your idea? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's right. Why did they suddenly stop arguing? They look like they were about to start a brawl. That's because you don't know what those two gentlemen truly care about. Do you think they simply didn't want to take on extra work? Of course not. They simply didn't want any other offices to get involved with their work, especially when they themselves would be held responsible. As long as you understand this, it's easy to remove the source of their discontent. And then they are quite willing to do the work. But your proposal, they still have to take responsibility. Catineo and D4 are both experienced bureaucrats, and they are both painfully aware of some simple truth. In a large organization such as the Maison Gestion, everyone has to take some responsibility. That's the only way to make sure everything can continue to operate smoothly. You can negotiate the size of the responsibility, but everyone must take part. If anyone refuses to do so, well, then they had best pray they never run into any trouble. Don't think too much on it, Yowen. You'll come to understand all this someday. Right now, the important thing is to go rewrite a proposal and bring it to me. Got it? Yes, Mr. Royalt. Então, porquê, mano? Estavas muito ansioso por ir à cidade? Ias fazer uma coisa importante ou uma coisa que te deixa feliz? E Deus mandou uma chuva para te impedir. É para ficares a ver o stream. Ah, castigo divino. Hey, looks like another all-nighter. Guess I should grab a coffee first. Do you always stay up so late? Your health is important too. I know that, but forget it. No buts. Sometimes I wonder if there's a point to all this work I do. I type, produce documents, chat, and run errands day in, day out. As an objective observer fish, what are your thoughts? I'm not sure yet. Further observation required, citizen. Fine, perhaps you can give me an answer after you've observed a bit more. If you're interested, come here tomorrow. We can talk again then. Gestionnaire here at the Maison Gestion. I've been drowning in the sea of work. Perhaps you could tell me, as an objective observer, what the point of it all. Yeah, quest complete. The process of work payment thing's a pretty complicated question. Don't understand too. How about checking it tomorrow? Yeah, between 8 and 12. Sure, hope isn't burned from all this work. Peru até às 8. Pumbas. We'll bring him a coffee. He's been up all night. Hi Traveler, it's nice to see you. How are you doing? You don't look so good. You have bags under your eyes. And it seems like you can barely speak. You should take a break. I can't rest. I stayed up all night last night writing drafts, but none were good enough. Time for yet another rewrite. If you have any official business you require my assistance with, please wait a moment. You can pull up a chair near Mr. Hayoti. Perhaps he even has coffee. I must get back to writing. No losing to my dear colleagues. It's certainly not formal enough. Really? Traveler, glad to see you've come back from another visit. Coffee? Now that you mention it, why were none of you surprised to see me before? Yeah, Paimon wanted to ask too, but those guys were so loud and Paimon didn't dare talk about anything else. And I thought I was going to be kicked out. Why? Ha! No need to worry. The guards let you in, so why would we take it upon ourselves to chase you out? This is also an example of clear delegation of authority and responsibility. Hello, Travel. I'm Semen. It is a pleasure to meet you. Hello? Semen used to work in the courts as an assistant secretary. Due to some rather messy circumstances, he was transferred back to the Maison Gestion. Using his logical and precise deductions, we were able to find solutions to many previously intractable problems. Please, that's a bit much. I merely transferred over my previous work experience and used the value of certain things to infer the importance of matters related to them. Though in practice countless matters that cannot be precisely measured will crop up in the course of work, but in these cases applying royalties well-developed axioms of human interaction is of great assistance. And that means what now? Put simply, when dealing with work, someone is quite skilled in considering all sides in their state and make everyone feel like they are important. It's like balancing scales. And if the balancing act is simply impossible, then I can tip the scales with the weight of words. Jon sure seems to be working hard. Can you help him? Yeah, it seems like he's about to pass out. This is a path that all must walk sooner or later. Should I help Jon write a document, he will not remember this lesson. His head and heart are filled with idealistic fantasies about what working in a Mason garden is, but fantasies are for the young, not for gestionnaires. And I simply don't know how to write those documents. You're quite direct. Alright, so what business brings you here? Tell me, and I'll see if I can... Jon suddenly runs over in panic. Ias à cidade às compras, ou assim. Já não vais às compras, vais ficar de castigo. Hollis, all is doom and ruin, Mr. Royalty. Do you have spare keycaps for the typewriter? I was typing. I suddenly discovered that the keycap was missing. I have no idea when it could have... Did you already have a look nearby? Maybe it just fell off onto the ground. Or maybe it's stuck in a book or sandwiched between documents. Did you already check these possibilities? Or maybe it's in a pen holder or your sleeve. Or in your hair. Or in a teacup. I've looked everywhere, even my pockets and my shoe bottoms. I've searched all over and it's nowhere to be found. Very well, then you should go ask Cornelia. If you do have spare for things like keycaps, then she's the one you need to file a request with. Should just go buy one myself. It shouldn't take Estelle long at all to make a keycap. My dear Jon, do you really want to spend your own money? The typewriter and its keycaps are public property and the property of the Maison Garde Gestion. Filling an application with Cornelia is the proper procedure. It really doesn't cost much at all. This is not a matter of how much. This is another matter of the authority and responsibility. Repairing the public property of the Maison Gestion should be paid for by the public accounts of the Maison Gestion. If you pay for this with your private funds and do not file a claim for reimbursement, then when expenses are audited at the end of the year, it will be unclear where the money came from. Fine. I'll go find Cornelia right now. Even buying something is such a pain. Is even paying for things this annoying? This is actually quite normal around here. Please, this way. Let's go find Cornelia. She's going to tell us how to write that thing. Them. They all work near each other. Hello, Mr. Ewan. May I help you? And hello to you too, Miss Cornelia. Do we have any spare keycaps for a typewriter? Excuse me? My typewriter is missing a keycap, so I would like to apply for a replacement. If there isn't one in stock, it would also work if you could reimburse the purchase of a new one. Expensing a keycap, that shouldn't be a problem in principle. Sign your name here, please. Just write requesting reimbursement for a replacement keycap due to right malfunction, and then sign your name in office. Very well, I can get the keycap today, right? Really need to get back to work. Sure, Wayne, have you ever applied for reimbursement for the purchase of public property? Being reimbursed for work expenses is not all like you imagine. You don't simply buy something and reimburse it. We need to compile all the reimbursement receipts, the documents on a monthly basis, create a summary reports, and then submit everything to the Maison Cardinals for approval. At the end of the month, yeah, bureaucracy. Woo. This approval process is related to the approval and payment of salaries and the entire Maison Gestion. If the amount of expense is too late, then the Maison Cardinalis will even need to submit it to the Monsieur Novilette himself for approval. Oh, Zinho, já não estás a correr? Não tens corrido? Payments can only be officially sent after a review is complete and everything is signed. If it was a question about certain expense report, the staff member question must submit written report. We're just preparing to submit our first batch of reports, which we shall do sometime in the next few days. You mean if I'm unfortunate enough, then I might require Monsieur Novelet himself to sign off on the keycap reimbursement? Such are the rules, Mr. Yuan, and since the total expense for this month are large indeed, he may very well be required to audit the reports. Monsieur Novelet, wait, isn't that your Chief Justice? But it's just a keycap, and we're making him sign for it. It just doesn't feel right. Isn't there some other way? I think so too. After all, it's only keycap, and we don't trouble him with it. That is true. There are other ways, yes. You could go buy a keycap yourself first, then I can provide you an official acknowledgement of that in the public accounts. After all the reimbursements have been processed and the payment process completed, the amount owed will be paid to you directly from the public purse. Excellent, then let's do that. After all, a keycap doesn't cost much. I can pay for it. Then please sign here. And you should still write requesting reimbursement for replacement keycap. Are you going to process replacement for Miss Estelle? Yes, indeed. Is anything wrong? Then I will take a IOU to Mr. Damn, so much bureaucracy, and I'm getting tired of reading all this shit. Miss Estelle to verify the purchase amount, but you don't need to worry about that. Just hurry and buy your keycap. I'll take care of the rest. Thank you so much. You really are the best, Miss Cornelia. I'll go and buy it right now. Come on, traveler. It's time to leave. But damns. Ainda corres, pronto, sim. Pensei que se calhar já não andavas a correr. E pronto, correr faz bem física e mentalmente. Acho que é uma boa atividade. Correr ao ar livre. Portanto, não devias parar. Se calhar pensei que estavas cansado de estar em casa. Que podia ser um bocadinho falta disso. Yoin, what is it? You seem to be out of breath. Stell, please, I need a keycap for the typewriter. Should have something here, right? Of course, but typewriters have so many different keys. Take a look and see which one you need a keycap for. When it starts to rush around, searching keycap needs lightning speed. This one, this is it. Here's the money, thank you, Stell. Last time you said you'd like to go boating with me. Yoin, hey, Yoin! Hi, Stell. Really, they made me come down here just for this interaction? Whee! Poofers. Install keycap. Great, now I can finally continue working. This proposal must be finished today. Thank you so much. When I have time, I will certainly treat you to an excellent meal. Are you free tomorrow? Come find me here if you got the time. Wait for me to finish the work and we can all go eat a tasty meal. Then I'll be waiting. You're right, I must work faster. Wait, what's the next sentence? I should have written everything down. Wait, between 8 and 12 again. Tic-tac, passa o dia, passa a hora, tic-tac, vamos lá todos embora. He's sleeping. Yoin, are you done writing? Yawan! Yaune. What? Yes, I finished writing. It's me. Did you finish writing it? Oh, it's you. You must have fallen asleep. Sorry. Mr. Ruth and Mr. Seaman stayed with me half the night. With their guidance, I finally managed to finish the proposal. But I was just too tired. I thought I'd just close my eyes for a bit. I never thought I'd sleep until now. I need to go find Mr. Tales first and have him stamp this proposal with the official seal of the Maison Gestion, and then make a proposal to Mr. Dufour for this planet for his stamp, and then have been official printing it, and then we'll have done with this. Blah, blah, blah. Sounds simple enough. At least it's not as complicated as before. Yeah, in any case, I've heard that Mr. Tales has introduced a brand new type of machine for fixing stamps. They say that it's convenient and made with confidentiality in mind, and that they plan to use it through the entire Maison Gardinage. Take a look, Mr. Royalty. Even gave me a key. Every department must use this key to activate the stamping machine. Anyway, it all sounds pretty formal and official. Why don't you take another nap? It looks like you can barely walk straight. Anyway, it's just getting a document stamped, and there's that stamping machine to do it. There's no need to rush. Cannot afford. Cannot afford any more delays. Let us go right away. Like you said, it's only a stamp. It shouldn't take too much time. Damn, so this is teaching us how the real world works. What else can I get my documents stamped now? Yes, of course you can. Did you bring the key? And please sign here too. Thought we wouldn't need to sign now that we got the machine. Well, about that, the machine must still be operated by someone, so you still have to sign in, don't you? It's a guarantee. But this machine is perfect for maintaining secrecy. Without a key, even I can't start it up. Put the document there and make sure they are properly aligned. Then insert the key into the keyholes. Is this that automatic stamping machine? It looks really ordinary. Like this, and just turn the key. Wait a second, just hold that pose. Don't move, I'll take a picture. Not afraid of leaks? Why do you want to take a photo? When I first deployed these machines, Participa specified that we must use a camera to make a record of everyone that came to get the documents stamped. And need to move. I can't have this document in frame. Recently, some said that there was going to be a proud document. Gostas de correr na chuva, mas isso não faz mal, Zim. Às vezes pode ficar doente se faz isso muito frequentemente. É assim, o frio não faz propriamente com que tu fiques doente, mas se tu estiveres a começar a ficar doente e fores correr na chuva, aí vais ficar pior. I guarantee you, my buddy. Hello, Lord 5816. Does that has a secret meaning on your name? Lord, I'll call you Lord. You have a giveaway going on, okay? If you want to try it out, go to that link and good luck. 2 winners, 5 games for each, more than 200 games worth of 200 euros worth of games. So yeah, click on the link for the giveaway and good luck, mate. Recently someone said that there is going to be a new document promulgated to the Amazon Gardenage, a specific address secret leaked through cameras. I don't want to be the first one to be made an example of. Fish, let's wait outside. If we're in the photo, maybe we'll get stuck some kind of balloon involving leaked secrets. Yeah, I wouldn't let him take the picture. Okay, I've taken the photo. Please start up the machine. I turned the key already. Why isn't it responding? That's impossible. I just repaired it. It can't be broken again already. Thales begins to inspect the machine. That's odd. There's nothing wrong with it. Reinsert the key and try again. Okay, here goes. You don't think so? The key puts it back and the mechanism still doesn't move. It's not working. Thales, think of something. Maybe you didn't align the document properly. You need to fit the documents to the markings. There are hidden trigger mechanisms inside. Does that document have anything to do with the machine not starting? Of course it does. Otherwise, how could the machine know there are documents waiting to be stamped? It's an automatic machine after all. I'm not operating it manually. Oh, for the love of... Fine. I'll make sure it's properly aligned with all the makings. Sim, eu imagino. Depende também da chuva que é, né? Se for aquela chuva torrencial com trovões e o caraças, é quase fazer triatlo. Só falta a bicicleta, né? Estás a correr e a nadar ao mesmo tempo. Agora, se for uma chuvinha assim, fraquinha... E a questão é que no Brasil, provavelmente a zona onde estás é uma zona mais seca, ou seja, e é uma zona que é mais quente. Porque Portugal é um país muito úmido e então o frio entranha. Eu já em Portugal, sei lá, Portugal chega a ter tipo em média 10 graus negativos ou pouco menos, não costuma estar assim muito frio, mas muito frio. Eu já estive na Suíça também muitas vezes, no inverno inclusive, onde a temperatura chegou a ser de 0 ou 0 graus, em que tipo a água gelava mesmo. E digo-te mesmo que o frio da Suíça com 0 graus sente-se muito menos do que o frio de Portugal com 10 ou 8 graus. Portanto, isso também é uma coisa importante. Eu acho que aí se calhar é mais seco, portanto a chuva até deve saber melhor. Compreendo perfeitamente. Na verdade, estamos no momento com medo de tomar um raio. Estava frio e a água trincando. Pois, sim, lá está. Se for muito frio, é fodido. Agora, um raio já é subjetivo. Se um gajo ganhar superpoderes com isso... Shazam! Pois, exato. Então é compreensível que aquela chuvinha mais miudinha que saiba muito bem a correr. It's not good, it still isn't working. How could this be? Though this last time I gave it a little smack and then it started working properly again. Then I'll give it a whack. Kick it! It appears we have no choice but to try it. Are we getting close to the point where we resort to pray to try to fix it? That's true, we cannot still pray, can we? Lightly tap the machine. The machine replies to you with a complete silence. Put a bit more oomph into his step. Machine seems to a bit lazy and care more effort. Smack it so hard that its later iteration will feel it. Machine breaks in silence and then lets a rusty annoying sound. A tough, very sleepy person just fell out of bed. Whoa, that sound! Don't tell my machine completely broke down. And then, as if the machine sleepily found its slippers and stumbled back over the night, it begins to operate with a rim and a clank. It is finally working. A cidade é muito quente, o Flash tomou um raio, não tomou... o Flash tomou um raio, mas não foi o raio que lhe deu os poderes. Ele tomou um raio ao mesmo tempo que foi projetado por uma série de químicos. Então foi a combinação dos dois. Foi os químicos, o raio pelos químicos todos e não sei o que lhe deu os poderes. Portanto, se levares um raio enquanto estás a correr na rua, depende, se estiveres a correr na Índia, aquele chão é tão sujo que deve ter lá químicos para te dar poderes, ou cancro, ou tipo alguma merda assim. Para alterar o teu ADN, de certeza. Mas aí acho que não. Desculpe dizer que eu ia ganhar correndo na estrada é de andar sobre rodas. Cresciam-te rodas nos pés, tipo patins. Olha, também é capaz de ser bacana. Não sei como é que são as estradas na tua cidade, mas patins também parece ser uma coisa divertida. Agora, se for muito altos e baixos, não dá. Lisboa não dá muito bem para andar de patins e de bicicleta e de skate. Lisboa é conhecida como as Sete Colinas, cidade das Sete Colinas, tem muitos altos e baixos. Cadeira de rodas. Já vi casos de pessoas que tomaram raio. Sim, e eu já vi também aqueles casos que elas levam raio e ficam tipo assim com umas tatuagens brancas, tipo uma queimadura branca, que acho que é provocada pelo o sangue da veia. Então ficam tipo assim com uma cena. É muito bacana. É pausado. Não deve ser muito bacana tipo tomar com um raio nos cornos, mas aquele efeito é muito fixe. The auto's temper is well worn out. Whatever. I told you it would work. Truly don't understand just what's so great about this machine. It's called automatic, but it's far slower than it just did by hand. But it's a perfect for maintaining confidentiality and secrecy. Look around. Even if we wanted to, we could take the stamp out and use it for our own private purpose without permission. Don't act so smug. What if the machine completely breaks down and Mr. Car 6 isn't here either? What then? Well, it'd still be okay. I have a backup key. To open this machine? No, to open a box in Miss Cargo, there's a backpack stamp in there. Trevor, let's hurry up. We must bind and staple the document so we can deliver it to Mr. D4. I can't wait to be free from this nightmare. Yeah, me neither. Can't wait to finish this fucking bureaucracy world quest. Ainda hoje vi um vídeo de uns gajos, de uma equipa de futebol, um gajo levou um raio, mas caíram tipo para aí uns 4 ou 5 ao mesmo tempo. No relevado. Mas vê-se o raio a bater num deles. Eu suponho que o chão estava molhado ou assim e bateu. Também. Curtia. Quer dizer, eu não sei se os poderes do Spider-Man fazem muito sentido tipo numa cidade como Lisboa, que não tem prédios tipo gigantescos. Mas se eu ganhasse os poderes do Spider-Man, eu ia para Nova Iorque. Ou para o Dubai. Para o Dubai não. Porque razões. Okay, we have all the stamps. The document has been bound and stapled, and all that's left is to give it to Mr. D4, and we'll finally be done. Today I'm going to get the good night's sleep and forget about all this. Then I'll take care of day off and go find Estelle. Mr. Owen, do you have a moment? Yes, what is it? No way did the reimbursement get approved so quickly. That it did not, but Mr. Musnave sent someone to me and had me come to ask you. Why are you expensing a single cap and not the entire typewriter? Because single cap fell off, that's all. Why would I need to expense an entire new typewriter? You know, that doesn't make sense. Perhaps our list of items eligible for reimbursement includes typewriters, not individual keycaps. As such, keycaps are a brand new payment item. Therefore, you must submit a written document to Mr. Nuvian explaining in detail why are you expensing that single keycap. Oh my fucking god. Why does it feel like some kind of bad joke and not actually government business? Is that really necessary? It seems kinda ridiculous. So you want me to write a separate report to chiefs just to explain how I lost a single keycap? No, the Maison Cardinalis said it was a request from Monsieur Neuvillette himself. As if the Maison Cardinalis says everything is a request from Monsieur Neuvillette himself. But no one dares test the waters and see if that's actually the truth. Come on now, you, and come down and listen to me. As a gestionnaire of the Maison Gardinier, orders from the Chief Justice are an imperative, carrying the full weight of the administration. Simply put, you have no choice but to write it. Dude, fuck your job. Not that this is a bad thing, you know. You can use this chance to show off your handwriting to him. Not everyone gets a chance to make a separate report to him. But Uh-oh. Hello, friends. Good news. We just caught some leaking secrets with a camera red-handed. A stirring example of negative behavior that shall concluding the proposal. As for the criminal who know the law yet knowing violated it is, the fact very person who remind everyone not to use cameras, lest they expose secrets, Mr. Car 6. It's because of him that Ewan was up all night writing the proposal, and now he's been caught breaking the rules first, no less. He used the camera to take multiple photos of his office, and then disturbed them to reporters. One of the photos included his own minutes from meetings, and the public has now discovered the contents of the minutes are widely different from what he said in his previous speeches. Rumors are swirling like mad, and it appears that Mr. Karsik's office is about to become the biggest joke in Fountain again. Wait a minute, what do the minutes have to do with the speech? Almost all of the contents of the speech were agreed upon in the meetings recorded by those minutes. Of course they're related, so why are they so different? Oh, that's actually quite normal. The purpose of the meetings and minutes is to tell us exactly what content cannot appear in the speech. Karsik himself has not the foggiest notion of what he's going to say and doesn't even have his own ideas. He's completely reliant on being reminded by his subordinates. Wait, so where is Mr. Karsik now? He's awaiting investigation in my office. After all, not only did he leak secret documents, but also caused quite a storm in the city. I think he may have to stay in there a while. But what about my document? I finished writing it. It's all stamped up and ready. Hey, now. It's okay. You wrote it. I'll get sent out eventually. It wasn't a waste. Calm down. Please relax. There's always a way. Yuan, are you there? Mr. Saman, you're finally here. Please help me think of something. Don't talk that now. Your keycap have you already expensed it? You'd think I even have to write a report to Mr. Nuvelet himself about it. Oh, drat. Take a look. Is this that keycap? Where did you find it? It was under my desk. Just as the cleaning staff was sweeping, they accidentally swept over it. Someone saw it and put it on my desk. I thought it was a keycap from my own typewriter at first, so I put it away. But today I took a look and realized my typewriter was missing a single cap. So, the nightmare, when will it end? Fish, what really is the meaning behind my work? When falls to the ground in a faint. Yeah, poor guy. Yeah. I get you, buddy. I get you. Minha cidade só tem um prédio. Na minha cidade o Homem-Aranha e andar de carro. Não, ele pode fazer aquelas cenas assim, tipo nas árvores, e lançar-se tipo fisga. Só que depois para aterrar ia ser um bocado difícil. Como eu tinha forma de prender a teia. No meu também, se eu andasse aqui por Lisboa, prédios tipo... Não ia poder estar a fazer assim grandes swings e o caraças. Tenho que jogar outra vez o Spider-Man. Em hard mode, ainda não dei a volta. Cheguei a fazer 100%, acho que sim. As this is all my fault, if only I'd found the keycap earlier, things wouldn't have turned like this. Oh, is this issue about the keycap, hello? That's right, everything complete mess. Yon didn't even know what to do. Gatino and D4 have also just vanished. What's going on with these guys anyway? Yoin cares about the meanings of his work. Yon doesn't know what's the point of his work is. That kid's always thinking about those sort of things. The point of work, such a grand topic, can't be easily explained in just a few words. You only heap more pressure on yourself by constantly worrying about such issues. Well, do you know the answer then? No, I've never even considered it. I just work. For me, while I do think it now and then, I have my own way to deal with stress. If you really want to find the answer, perhaps we could find some time to talk more. But right now I've got to buy some fruit and go see Yawn. Now that's the main matter, and no mistake, I'm also going to go help Yawn, apply for sick leave, and he really needs to rest. Great, we each have our tasks. That's the way to get things done. We'll see you later then, fish. That's weird, where did I put that stick leaf for? Yeah, it is done. Go to Fountain Reset. No, it's not done. This is what I just mentioned. Like all the world quests are so damn big. Why? And this one doesn't even have like an interesting thing. It's just talking about bureaucracy. Just like I stressed before, dear Justiner, that's how the procedure goes, and there's nothing I can do. Your royalty did send the list required documents, and I do have them ready. However, you can simply come over and take any document that does not conform with our letter delivery regulations. Huh, Johan? Then I'll fly over here with you later. Hi, Johan. You're looking good. You as well. It's all thanks to the help I've received from Royalty and Mr. Saman. You know Fish too, Yuan? Of course, Fish did me a huge favor before. Without her, I wouldn't still be working at the Maison Gestion. Yeah, you shouldn't be working there, dude. Really, no wonder Fish is an honorary senior researcher of the Institute. I'm very good at providing moral support. Regardless, without your support, I'm sure I couldn't made it. I believe I heard Mr. Fossil call you honorary senior researcher of the Institute just now. Bingo! I even have the certificate. And a photo, Pamon's in it too, but Pamon didn't get the certificate. Yes, in recognition of Fish merits and achievements, the Institute has granted the title of honorary senior researcher. As for what those achievements are, I'll let her speak for herself. Let's talk business first. Really cannot hand that document to you right now, Yuan. But as for what you asked earlier, that you'd like a research to guide you over and take some pictures near the Institute, that's no problem at all. Think Fish might just be suited to the jobs. She knows the surroundings like the back of her hand and shall be more than equal to the task. Now, what did you say, Fish? No problem, leave it to me. I'm happy to help you out. Am I going to be accused of taking photos and corruption and stealing secrets? You're so kind, you're here. That's okay. Fine, can also valve control mech and monsters. But taking pictures isn't the priority here. Truth be told, Mr. Chazal, I'd love to help you too, UN, but the procedure is procedure. And my hands are tied. Please don't make it hard on a lowly public official who only knows how to stamp documents. Alright, I'll discuss it with Mr. Royalty later, after I return. Goodbye, Mr. Zul. Have a nice day. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your time at the Fund Research Institute. It's your turn to be guided now, Fish. Why don't we go to Marianne Memorial Park first? Damn, I'm hopping all over the place. What? Those mecha look like our control. Notice them as arrived. Even took a long route just to bypass them.
Our bond is strong. Here comes the fireworks.
Too easy. Is this the Marianne Memorial Park? I can't tell it's a park at all. Sir Realty will be disappointed. He was hoping to have someone make a speech here. Looking around, the speech is out of question. There's not even an iconic landmark here, and it's not good for group photos. You can take some mecha back with you as a memento. You're funny, but there's no room in the Maison Guards for such things. And if I could, I'd still have to have the mecha praised, reported, categorized, and stored. Hey, we're only joking. No need to get so focused on the work all of a sudden. Speaking of reports, I still can get that document. Morality will be disappointed again. Is Shazwell making it difficult for you? What were you and Shazwell discussing back there? As you may know, the Institute is making plans to rebuild, right? Certain resources and personal arrangements have to be made through Maison Gestion. The Maison Gestion takes this matter very seriously, so it had Mr. Royalty select a team of conduct field studies in and around the vicinity. Therefore, Mr. Royalty stayed behind the Maison Gestion to do the head count, while I am to visit the Institute coordinator reception. It happens that the Institute has a letter from Maison Gestion, so I thought since I might as well bring it back with me. But Mr. Royalty insisted it was a violation of proper procedure and simply would not give it to me. Violation of procedure? What procedure? There are proper procedures for picking up a document? Yes. Don't tell Payman there's going to be running around for approval, signatures, and listening to bureaucracies babble and endless as well. Simply put, most official correspondence within the Maison Gestion must be mailed. What then? What if the department mailing the letters are on the same street, or even right across from each other? Yes, you still have to mail it. That's for the purpose of being traceable. Gestionnaires sure aren't afraid of work. Suppose everyone is just used to it all by now. Yeah, it's too much control, and maybe if human resources can hire competent people, then they wouldn't need so much bureaucracy. That's my opinion. Sim, eu seria tipo Aquaman, só com o Fishman. Eu penso bem nisso. Como é que seria o meu herói? E o meu herói, o mais parecido com ele seria o Aquaman e o Namor. Só que o meu super-herói iria conseguir voar. Basicamente, tudo seria água. Ou seja, eu conseguia voar no espaço, nunca me conseguiria queimar, não me conseguia afogar, conseguia respirar debaixo d'água, conseguia nadar pelo ar e pela terra e por todo o lado, conseguia falar com os peixes ou com os animais marinhos, teria super força, porque estava habituado a lutar debaixo d'água, supervisão também, que tens bué de peixes que têm supervisão. Eu por acaso, a ideia mais interessante de super-herói para mim é do Homem-Aranha, e dos próprios vilões, mas no sentido em que nunca exploraram esse lado nos filmes do Spider-Man, mas o Spider-Man tem alguns cómics sobre o tótem do aranha. Basicamente, tipo, tens várias espécies de aranha, agarram em várias habilidades de várias aranhas diferentes e metem essas habilidades no Homem-Aranha. Tens aranhas super fortes, tens uma aranha que ressuscitam, e tens um cómic em que o Homem-Aranha morre, mas depois ressuscita. Tens tipo, assim, vários aspectos. E eu pensei tipo, em vários aspectos tipo de peixe, de todos os tipos diferentes de peixe. Tipo, tens peixes venenosos que incham, tens peixes super fortes, peixes super rápidos, tens peixes que conseguem mandar esguichos de água. E basicamente eu seria uma amálgama de todos esses peixes. Iria conseguir fazer todas essas habilidades incríveis que os peixes conseguem fazer. Tens aqueles peixes que cospem, tipo água, bué certeira, tipo nos mosquitos fora da água e nas moscas. Tipo, bué rápido. E eu conseguia também fazer isso, lançar jatos de água. Então, basicamente penso um bocadinho nisso. Não seria o mais poderoso, mas estaria lá perto. Seria o Fishman. Eu acho que o Insectoman, o Homem-Inseto, era mais forte que o Homem-Peixe. Tens muitos insetos que têm habilidades super espetaculares. O Mamífero-Man não seria muito forte. Não, Mamífero-Man, Felino-Man. Caga nisso, adiante. Mas estás a perceber, é tipo agarrar em grandes categorias de animais, tipo aracnídeos, para o Homem-Aranha, ver todas as habilidades que esses animais têm e amalgamar ali tudo nos poderes de uma pessoa. Never mind, let's just go to the next spot. Let me check the memo Mr. Royalty left for me, huh? This place is called the Institute of Academy Assembly Hall. Strange, I didn't see any building with such a sign when I came. I know where it is, just follow me. I knew I could depend on you. What would I do without you? Let's hurry then, there might be more out-of-control mech around here. I take care of them. vírus man. Isto não é um animal. Isto não é animal. Tens um alforreca. Alforreca é... Eu não sei que tipo de animal é que é alforreca. Eu acho que não se engloba assim nenhum tipo de animal específico. Se quisesse podia ser esse. Precisa ser um animal, sim. Não há plantas, nem vírus. Podia ser o homem alforreca. Tipo, não tinhas assim nenhuma habilidade especial, mas eras imortal. Conseguias tipo cortar um braço e fazer outro de ti. E regenerar-te. Tens de fazer bué da clones. É tipo aquele vilão do Boku no Hero. Não sei se fez o Boku no Hero, My Hero Academy. Aquele vilão que morreu e que a outra gaja bebeu o sangue dele. O gajo fazia cópias dele. Não é que ele fosse tipo bué da forte, mas ele conseguia fazer cópias infinitas dele. Por isso é que o tiveram que matar. Existe a Academy Assembly Hall. I admit the structure does look like a hall, but what's academic about it? The academic part is in the researcher's heads. The rocks aren't academic, that's for sure. Alright, good thing I didn't come for anything academic today. Anyway, the building seems relatively intact. Intact is all it was left. Come on, let's look around. I think this place is perfect for a group photo. I should go find a good vantage point. I won't be able to complete loss if Mr. Royalty grills me. Please take care of the pictures for me, Two Fish. I heard there are a good photographer surgeon better than me. I got this. Podes escolher outro animal se quiseres. Com que mais te identificas.
Need a surfboard?
Podias era depois ter um dinossauro man. Um animal que se pensava perdido há muito, mas que ainda existia. Numas cavernas, no fundo de uma gruta em... Take pictures. Ah, ok. Oh, I have an achievement. Witness how his work travails. Take a picture. Hã? What? Hey, my dude. Okay. This one isn't bad. Have you finished taking pictures yet? Yes. There you go. Pachu, pachu. Que animal combina comigo? Viado. Cervo. Preguiça man. 20 horas por dia. Não, sabes que... Desculpa, mano, estou a brincar. Sabes que tens um animal ainda mais preguiçoso que a preguiça. Tens o... Mas a questão é que a preguiça está inserido num... Tipo, tu estás a ver... Estás a fechar o escopo. Porque aranha não é um animal. Aranha é um tipo de animal. Peixe também não é um animal. É um tipo de animal. Tens salmão, tens... sardinha, tens... montes de peixes diferentes. E preguiça não tens montes de preguiças diferentes. Portanto, a preguiça tens de ver que categoria é que eles estão. Não sei se faz parte dos macacos ou uma cena assim. Mas pronto, tens que pensar no tipo de animal, família. Mas koala, para isso acho que o koala tem muito mais a ver. O koala é um animal que só está acordado 4 horas por dia. Acho que é pior que a preguiça, porque só come bambu e o bambu é bem lixado de digerir, e então ele dorme tipo, e não dá muita energia, então ele dorme a maior parte do tempo. Eu acho que koala é mais preguiçoso que a preguiça. Are you describing the Institute academic level? Oh, too high, far too high. Oh no, I'm marveling at the highest of this place. Though this Institute academics were certainly up there too. Eu tenho que ver se acaba agora o stream rápido. Acho que tenho meia hora para tentar acabar esta... Quero ver se acabo estas missões secantes deste gajo aqui, coitadinho. But now, who could have foreseen so many hardships for the Institute? And who knows how smooth the reconstruction will be? The last stop is the Fountain Research Institute Qualification Review Representative of all in one breath. Impressive. Thank you, but where is it? I didn't notice any such office in the Institute. Is Desnos in charge of the office? Yes, that's right. You know even this place? I shouldn't be surprised that the honorary senior researcher knows everything about the Institute. Oh, Pamela remembers now it's the office in the ruins. If you can count that as an office. Maybe Mr. Desnos shortened the name to make it easy for you to understand. Please lead the way. I have to get some files from Mr. Desnos too. Once I have them, I can return to the Maison Juston. It's been such an eventful day today. I should be able to go back and relax soon. The Fountain Research Institute sure does things differently now. I didn't say a thing. Desculpa, Zina, eu estava a brincar, tá bem? Não queria que ficasses chateado. Mas eu não acho que a preguiça seja um animal, nem o koala seja um animal que tenha a ver contigo. Se tu és esse animal, então qual seria eu? Se tu és uma pessoa que vai correr até à chuva, corre. Onde é que está? Morreu a personagem. Oh, Arkan, save me. May no more mecha cause trouble. What are you doing here, Yuan? Mr. Hoyout has sent me here to conduct an inspection, so I thought I'd drop by and bring you some coffee. But I have to say that your working environment is indeed quite difficult. I thought this office would at least have an actual room. Thank you for the coffee, Mr. Dewan. As for the work environment, I'm content with what I have. Look around, at least I'm working under an intact ceiling. Are you still in charge of the qualifications review? Fish, no, I should call you honorary senior researcher. Glad to see you. And what's with that sad look, Yuan? It's like this. With long face, Yuan recounts all that happens. Is the correspondence some sort of classification document? It can't be. Replies like this are typical in the vein of got it, I have no questions, I don't know, or something similar. At most, it's copied to different departments to let them know it's something they should care about. Oh, no wonder I got a copy of the letter too. Have a look. Is this it? What? But Mr. Saxo clearly said he hadn't mailed it yet. Oh, you must have meant that external letters haven't been sent out yet. Once more, you failed to tell the whole story. People from the Institute are really good at getting under your skin, huh? Judging from your reaction, this must be a document you wanted. I've read it several times already myself. This is identical to the documents you wanted. Very astute, Fish. I'm sure all the letters that Shuazul sent out are same, Yuan. Why don't you just take my copy back with you? Wait, what? If Yuan takes it, then won't you have lots of... Haven't you lost yours? Haha, look at me. Nobody will care if someone in my position has lose a non-essential letter. Not a bad idea. That does solve the problem, doesn't it? See, Yuan, I'm not just mushing coffee off you. No, monsieur, I cannot do that. It's against regulations. I'll go back and wait for the official letter to be delivered. My dear Yuan, think outside the box. Don't be a fool. Why must you insist on making it hard for yourself? Who knows when the letter will get to you? The sooner you get it, the sooner you can start working and settle all the mess. No, monsieur. Thank you, but I will not violate regulations. My duty as a civil servant demands it. Fish, Mr. Desnos, and Paimon, I must leave now. My royalty is still waiting. Mr. Royalty is still waiting for me to report back. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yuan walks away with a solemn heavy steps. Yuan can be such a fool. They have good intents, but people with good intents are the ones that get screwed over. Yuan can be such a fool. His brain have gone all rotten, haven't they? Everyone else tries to make things easier for themselves, yet he insists to going through the motions, even for small things like this. That's just his character. That's just the person Yuan is. Admirable, yet scary at the same time. No wonder he has a few friends in the Messenger Stone other than the Lieutenant Man. I'm his friend too. So is Paimon. That's good. You should be around him more often. Feel Yuan's nerves are getting more and more frayed by the day. Pois é. Veado, cervos, todos esses animais que têm assim os cornos especiais. Por acaso, eu acho que alguns não são da mesma família, mas sim, tu podias ser um mamífero cornudo. Tinhas a força de um rinoceronte, corrias como uma gazela e tinhas um poder tipo que tinha uns cornos bué de amigos. Good thinking. I like it. You should go around him more often. I feel you understand. Okay, afraid by the day. As for the leather, I'll see what I can do. Também tens os cabritos. Ou seja, tu conseguias basicamente andar em paredes desde que tivessem uma inclinação ligeira, tu conseguias andar pela parede. Tens aqueles cabritos monteses que tens uma parede assim, aquela parede à direita. Não, tem uma ligeira inclinação de 1 grau. Cabrito man. Como é que é, cabrito man? Não, mas tinha que ser todos esses mamíferos com cornos. E conseguias tipo fazer crescer cornos do teu corpo, tipo Wolverine. Cornos de cabrito nas mãos, cornos de alce nas costas para te proteger de uma pancada. Fazias tipo escudos e... Estou a gostar do cabrito man. Não gosto muito do nome, mas... Gosto do nome, mas não gosto, não acho que seja tipo assim o nome... Bazaz! Para um super-herói. Gosto do nome para herói cómico. Mr. Fazula visit an escalator to let me mail them out. If he agrees, I'll send one your way as quickly as possible. It takes a lot of effort to be friends with a fool. Não, é um bom nome cómico. Desculpa lá. Isto tem mais? Será que tenho que esperar um dia? Cabrito man. Não sei. Tipo, tu tens nomes que em português... Fishman, peixe-homem, homem-peixe, também não é grande jarda. Mas tu tens nomes que em português são bué de estúpidos e que em inglês ficam bué de bacanos. Moose Man, o homem alce. Não. Será que vou lá dentro outra vez? Tens, por exemplo, Libelinha. O homem Libelinha. Tipo, sou bué da mal, né? Mas, se passares para inglês, Libelinha é Firefly. Firefly é um nome possante. Firefly, fogo voador. É como se diz Libelinha em inglês, portanto... A ver se este gajo ia ter mais missões, mas parece que não. E eu tenho medo de começar novas quests. Porque estou naquela, então vai. Isto vai com os porcos. Temos ali alguma coisa para fazer. Vamos até lá. Pois algo me disse que aquela missão é capaz de ser assim um bocado grande. Por isso... Deixa-me vir aqui. E eu tenho tantas coisas para comprar aqui. Caga, anda a bosta. Eu também acho que sim. Acho que escreveria bons cómics. Melhor que tudo. Eu gosto tanto de Spider-Man que eu tenho a certeza que faria um melhor trabalho em escrever tipo uma trilogia do Spider-Man do que qualquer filme do Spider-Man que tenha saído até hoje. Uma trilogia original. Só que o problema dos filmes também hoje em dia é que querem ligá-los tipo ao universo, né? Já está a ser estabelecido. Ei, caraças! Tanta coisa! 15, é lá, fizemos 5 World Quests. Cada pedaço daquilo contou para... Damn! Damn! Ok, então... Vamos fazer uma última coisa para acabar o live stream. Está a pensar, o que é que eu vou fazer? Eu tenho tipo 20 minutos, nem meia hora, 25 minutos para fazer... para fazer alguma coisa. E lembrei-me aqui de uma coisa, que deve ser 10, 15 minutos, só para o live ficar assim mais preenchido. É assim, uma pessoa tem que ser confiante naquilo que gosta e naquilo que sabe. Eu sou uma pessoa muito pouco confiante. Segundo a minha psicóloga, confiança não é uma coisa que me assiste. Tenho uma confiança baixa, derivado de cenas que eu não posso partilhar aqui. Tio Carlos! E pronto, e devia acreditar mais em mim, blá blá blá, yara yara. Por isso... Tenho que ser confiante naquilo que eu sei que sou bom e que gosto. Ora bem, temos aqui a Kirara e a Kaching. Temos que meter uma a nível 90 para fazer uma cena destas. Não, character. Preferia a Kachinga. Kachinga. Porque é a única de 5 estrelas. Kachinga. Onde é que ela está? Está aqui. Level up. Balfs. Ok, eu acho que ela está com um bom set. Ok, ela está com um buildzito porreiro. Portanto, vai mesmo assim. E com uma arma porreirinha. Eu não tenho muita disciplina, mas... French... que ganda bosta. Ela tem que ter... Eu ganhei ela há pouco tempo. Fuck! Então tenho que escolher um dos outros. A Kachinga fica para a próxima. Chichi já está... Devia ter carregado aqui primeiro. Então vamos fazer o quê? Vamos fazer a de 5 estrelas. Qual é que achas que eu devia fazer? Kirara ou Kiki? Eu não uso nenhuma nem outra. Olha, vou fazer a primeira que me aparecer. Já está mais para trás. Será que eu consigo fazer a Kirara sequer? Não, a Kirara também não consigo. Então tem que ser a Kiki. Chichi. Pronto, afinal. E esta nem está assim engranjada. Pumba, vai gastar os livrinhos todos. Então vá. Festa equipe. Talentos também. Não estão assim tão maus. Pensei que estariam piores. Arma para a Kiki. Kiki. Build. Deixa lá ver a melhor armazinha para ela. Ela está com o quê? Simbanar Spidal. Spindle. É uma personagem muito fraca. Suporte C, Exploration. Ei, sério? Porquê é que ele tem exploração lá? Skyward Blade. Dizem que é melhor para ela. E esse supostamente não é o melhor set para ela. Mas pronto. Porque ela é uma support character. Vou testar a Favonius Sword, Sacrificial Sword. Ok, vamos. Skyward Blade. Vamos pôr esta Blade só por momentos e depois já voltamos a pôr. Então pronto, tem que ser esta mesmo. Já me lixaram, tem que ser aqui. Unlock. Vai, let's go. Eu acho que eu me acho péssimo em tudo o que gosto de fazer. Eu acho que sou disciplinado, mas não tenho usado isto da melhor forma. É assim, disciplina é uma coisa que... Então, não posso começar isto? What? Light up all crime monuments within a short time. Ah, ok, tenho que andar a ressuscitar. Não sei bem como fazer isto. E Nice Restaurants faz tudo a parte... Então, mas isto foi para a fase 2? Não tenho que fazer... Leave domain. Meti para começar na fase 2, não estou a perceber. Tenho que fazer as duas fases. E eles dão-me um trial. Mas pronto, às vezes a gente pode ser disciplinado para umas coisas, mas para outras não, né? Ai não, não tem nada a ver.
I summon thee.
Não estou a perceber.
Life goes on.
Ok, já estou a perceber. Já não. Já não. Ela disse que eu já não preciso.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Mas precisei. Aqui há... Acho que deixei de ir há um ano. Cerca de um ano. Deve ter feito um ano há pouco tempo. No mês passado, talvez. Ok, então aqui...
By royal decree. Nice.
Mas isto não funciona.
Mein Fräulein, should you fall?
Odds revealed by
Mein Fräulein.
What? I see Rexur. Yeah, I understand. Maybe I don't. As vejo tu, all party members will produce HP, cars can be defeated. Opponent's physical cry resistance are increased by...
by royal.
Ah, ok.
No rest for the wicked.
Tenho que atacar com ela.
Go. Odds revealed.
Só tenho que matar este.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Opening box of a Death Matrix. We are alive.
Oh shit!
Descend once again.
Será que vai ser suficiente? Is it enough to kill this guy without reactions? Failed again, failed again, failed because she is weak. Na na na, if only I had my girl alive.
By royal cold. So
God damn it! Epá, eu sou da opinião que todas as pessoas precisam de ir ao psicólogo. Principalmente aquelas que acham que não precisam de psicólogo. Essas são as pessoas que mais precisam de ir a um psicólogo.
go.
Pronto. Que existem tantas coisas na vida e o psicólogo ajuda pessoas que não sabem fazer introspeção sobre o que é que são, sobre o que é que querem, a fazê-lo. Por isso,
Faster? Okay, faster. Life goes on. Midnight Phantasmagoria!
oh, morreu outra vez, mas eu acho que ela consegue ressuscitar, certo? Portanto, ainda posso ter hipóteses. No energy recharge whatsoever.
Orders given. Orders received.
Damn! This is hard.
By royal decree. Rise. Fly. Odds reveal. Go. Faster? Okay, faster.
Por que é que ela morreu? Mas eu não estava com a cena a curar. Eu não estou a perceber. Porque é que a primeira falha sempre, man?
Life goes on. By royal decree.
Main Fräulein, should you fall,
This realm is
Eu não estou a perceber. Há um bocadinho quase que ia ganhando.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Eu fiz o último. Ok. Calm your tits down. Epá, eu não paguei nada. Eu fui pelo Estado. Eu não sei como é que funciona no Brasil, mas se for como em Portugal, tens uma médica de família. Por isso é que a minha também me disse, não, olha, já chega porque eu queria continuar, na realidade. Mas ele disse, não, isto é pelo Estado. Só tinha uma vez por mês. Então não pagava, mas foi o suficiente. Foi uma vez por mês, durante quase 2 anos. Ajudou-me bué. Também não precisava de mal, não é que eu esteja assim tão em necessidade. Eu também não quero estar a tirar a vez de quem precisa mais.
by royal decree.
Então pá. Shit. Porquê é que isto não está a funcionar?
Oz, reveal thyself. Life goes on.
Fogo, man. Ah! Médico de família é tipo um médico que o Estado te atribui para cenas mais básicas cá em Portugal. Tens o centro de saúde, tens hospitais para urgências e coisas sérias e tens os centros de saúde. O centro de saúde tem médicos, que é atribuídos às famílias diferentes. Cada médico tem tipo uma centena de famílias daquela zona ou mais, não sei. Provavelmente mais. E é chamado médico de família. Eu, no momento, não tenho médico de família porque há 8 anos vim para uma casa. Depois tive que mudar de centro de saúde da minha zona antiga para Lisboa, porque agora pertence a Lisboa e antes vivia nos arredores de Lisboa, ainda não fazia tecnicamente parte de Lisboa, e então perdi o meu médico de família e tive que ir para uma lista de espera. Entretanto, os meus 2 filhos nasceram já sem médico de família. É bom ter um médico de família, porquê? Porque assim vai sempre ver o mesmo médico, ele já está a par do historial das cenas que se passaram. E neste momento eu tenho que ir. Quem não tem médico de família também tem direito ao médico de família, mas é sempre um diferente, é quem tiver vaga. Pronto. E depois estes médicos olha, sou doutor, tenho aqui uma unha encravada, quero não quer, isso é preciso uma operaçãozita, não sei o quê, tenho que marcar. Eu tenho que sentir aqui umas dores nas costas. Olha, está aqui uns exames, vamos ver o que é preciso fazer, não sei o quê. Pronto, é este o médico de família. Não ando bem da cabeça, não sei o quê, mas cansaço. Não, pá. Ando a pensar em beber lexívia e o caraças. Até psicólogozito, está aqui. Pumba. E pronto, e dessa forma é grátis, demora mais tempo, porque tens que esperar a consulta para o médico de família para depois te passar as receitas e os exames para ires fazer, para depois ir a outra consulta do médico de família para ele, depois analisar o que é preciso fazer com aquilo. Ou seja, é mais demorado do que se tu tiveres dinheiro, mas desta forma é gratuito, não pagas nada. Se tiveres dinheiro, vai só, olha, eu quero fazer. Dói-me isto aqui, vais ao privado. Dói-me isto aqui, quero exames para coisa. Sim, vamos já marcar os exames para daqui a nada, ou para amanhã, ou vai aqui a esta clínica privada e esta semana e faz os exames e depois passa cá. Pronto, em vez de estar à espera 2 ou 3 meses pelas coisas, se tiveres dinheiro e quiseres pagar, vais fazer tudo por clínicas privadas e por médicos privados e estás despachado em uma semana, uma coisa que por um médico de família demora tipo 3 meses ou 4. Pronto, isso é a diferença. É ter dinheiro ou não ter. Se for uma coisa urgente, obviamente que... Eu já fui a urgências com o meu filho, a consultas, ou com a minha mulher, porque não, há cenas que às vezes têm urgência e que é preciso. A minha mulher tem que tirar um papel todos os meses em como está a amamentar, que é para fazer menos horas no trabalho. quando não tem vaga pelo médico de família, ela tem que ir ao privado. Paga 30 e tal euros. Só para ter um papelinho a dizerem como está a amamentar ainda. Pronto, ou seja, 30 euros só por um papelinho, todos os meses. A gente tenta sempre marcar pelo médico, pelo centro de saúde. Bom, vamos lá fazer esta bosta. Pum, pum.
By royal decree.
Shit. Esta bola dá vida, certo?
Fast.
Vou lá matar o gajo. Fuck, vai morrer.
The hit's not the prize. Oh. Oh, it's ripping.
Ah! A saúde pública aqui é boa, é lenta. Às vezes há pessoas que têm urgências nas coisas e que não têm dinheiro e depois demora muito tempo. Mas é boa, eu diria que os nossos médicos os nossos enfermeiros são bons, são profissionais dedicados e bem treinados, bem formados. Pronto, o único problema é que é demorado, é tanta gente. Tinha que haver mais centros de saúde, mais médicos. Mas os médicos aqui recebem uma formação boa e depois, obviamente, que os ordenados aqui são uma porcaria para estes profissionais de saúde que passaram tanto tempo a estudar.
By royal. Let go.
No rest for the wicked.
Lissera.
Fogo, man! Mas eu não consigo fazer esta bosta. Não, quero me concentrar nisto porque já está na hora de eu ir embora.
Fast. Oh, reveal thyself.
Fuck. Então, esta bola cura-me e eu tenho que atacar quando estou com a bola. E agora a bola desapareceu. Porque é que ela foi tão pequenina? Eu não percebo como é que funciona a personagem.
By royal.
Fazer isto. A bola está quase a vir. Quem perde energia é quem está off-field.
I summon thee.
Eu não percebo muito bem quando é que a minha bola é ativada.
Midnight Venta. No rest for the wicked.
Faster. Wheel of life.
Mas depois também há a questão do tempo.
Sacred name. Fortune pres. Faster.
Sério?
By royal decree.
Ah! Se calhar devia mudar character, weapons. Não dá para trocar aqui. Fuck, pá. Eu consigo. Livre do meio. Não consigo vir para a segunda parte disto diretamente. Character. Kiki. Ah, ela agora está aqui para cima, que já está level 90. Yes, there she is. No, I will switch to what weapon did she had? She had this one. Defense. No, I will switch to this one just because of the cooldown. But is this going to artifacts? Shamanai. Maybe this is not the best one. Sacrificial Sword, I think it's the best because we can use the ability twice. Now, Festic Keep Custom. Best set, let me see a guide here. Ocean Wood Clam or Song of Days Past. Okay. Ocean Wood Clam. Ocean Hood Clam, yeah. What? Really? Main affix setting cannot be empty. Really? Let me go by hand. Confirm. No, I don't want to. I want to remove all. Remove, 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 remove. Healing bonus. Let's change. She's not hydro. Cryo damage bonus. That's the one she already had. Okay. Let's go like this. I don't know. Okay. So these challenges, you need to have your character well done. Zin, olha, vá. Fica bem, desculpa lá, eu também tenho que despachar isto. Desculpa ter tomado pouca atenção agora.
Odd, reveal thyself. By royal eyes,
Okay, it's working a lot better.
Orders given. Orders received. Oz, reveal thyself.
So wish, okay. And it's done. I was trying just because I didn't want to change everything. Echo. Okay, our echoes are pretty cool. Little ghosts. Was hoping that someone who had this echo would be like Hu Tao. This would be perfect in Hu Tao. The echoes would be pretty cool if they could be changed amongst any characters. If it's just a cosmetic that you want, and now you can equip in any character you want. This one will be cool. Be very cool in Hu Tao. But okay, she's equipped now.
1, 2, breathe. 3.
Where's my fish girl?
As tall as my big sister.
Fish girl. Now I want to put all back on her. But yeah, that's all the content we have today. Let me see. Where is she? La la li la li. There she is. I'm going to change all the artifacts back. Confirm. This is mine. Give it back. 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 Okay. And now we can put Chichi first equip. Yeah, sure. No, there's still one character that needs something that is his, because it's someone I still use on the abyss sometimes. Okay, confirm. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we got a new echo. I really need to upgrade some characters. So, what? Is this an elevator? It seems so. So I can get other echoes. But we can only get some few keys every update. So I don't... Next month... Yeah, we're at the beginning of the month. Next month we'll be able to do this all over again. Gain plus 2 weeks, 2 keys to do one more echo. But yeah, that's all for now. Don't forget that there is a giveaway going on. Link down below for the Christmas, New Year giveaway, holidays giveaway, whatever, call it what you want. It's 2 winners. They both get 5 keys. The games are very similar. The amount of the prizes are very similar. Both of them are more than 100 euros. One is like 5 more euros than the other. I need to pick some games, but yeah, they're both cool. There's not a first place and a second place. There are 2 prizes. I want to make one giveaway with 2 prizes, and the prizes are very much alike. So yeah, go to the giveaway, share, and do all the stuff to help the channel out. Like, subscribe, follow on social media, Instagram, Discord. I give some keys on Discord too, so follow there. And yeah, that's all for now. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome gaming time. Bye bye. Boop.